Perspective is everything. What you see and what you think and how you plan and how you envision things will make all the difference. Now, I'm not talking about hype. I'm not talking about kind of working yourself into something that isn't true. I'm talking about your perspective. We always talk about the glass either being half empty or half full, but it is kind of like that. If you see opportunities, you'll probably have them. If you see obstacles and that's all you see, then you'll never see past them. I work with so many different kinds of people, especially on the streets. And one thing that I see that a lot of them have in common is they see obstacles. Now, there's a lot of reasons why people are on the streets, and it isn't simply because they've done the wrong thing. Sometimes it's just this economy. But sometimes it's this. They don't see opportunity after a while. People say, well, the people on the streets are just alcoholics and drug addicts, and that's why they're on the streets, and that's not true. In my experience, most of them have become alcoholics after they hit the streets, not before. Why? Because they stopped seeing opportunities. Folks, that's true in all of our lives. We get to this place where we're just in a slump, where we feel boxed in, caged in. We feel like there's no way out and there's nothing we can do about it. You're stuck in a dead-end job. Your marriage is lifeless. Your kids are rebellious. You're, on and on and on. And you feel stuck in it instead of realizing that there's a way out of almost everything. And if you can begin to see the opportunities in it, if you can begin to see the positive part about it, and not just see the obstacles, everything changes. I watched the new Star Wars movies yesterday. Oh man, really good. I'm kind of a Star Wars fan. I'm a little more of a Star Trek fan, but I like them both. And this Star Wars movie was great. And all the odds were against them, And I won't give too much of the movie away because I didn't put spoiler alert in the beginning of the podcast. But it really has to do with trying to do something with insurmountable odds. That everything's against them. The possibility for it to work is minimal. And they realize that, the resistance has always just been faith, hope. That glimmer of something that we can maybe do it. And even when the odds are stacked against you, and of course, I guess it doesn't spoil anything when you know that they did. But, in getting there, you just think they'll never get through that. They'll never get through that. Okay, the movie's over now. And they just kept going. There was always a way. And I like that about life because it really becomes like that. Folks, you can either be stopped by the obstacles and say, we can't do it, I give up. Or you can see the opportunities. You can have faith and hope and where you can get to. And by the power of the Holy Spirit in you and through the grace of God, you can do it. Obstacles or opportunities? Which ones are you seeing? God bless you. Have a great day.